All right, guys, welcome back to the Bet Vetted channel. I'm Al, your host. And today we're going to do something different. I didn't have time to go over all six games, so we're going to cover my three best bets for the Match Day 1, Day 3 matchups on Thursday, September 19th, 2024. I'm going to go over the three games that I like the most. I'm going to go give you my best bet. And again, starting probably next week or maybe the next, we got the Europa League next week, and then we have the Conference League after that. So what I'm going to do is I may start giving you guys what I'll term as a low risk bet and then a high risk bet. Just because I know like our performance over the last couple days. Listen, if you would have taken all my bets from the Champions League bets that I provided and the Carabao Cup bets, you would have been positive. But listen, this isn't good enough. I expect much better, done much better than this. So stick with me here. I'm telling you right now, you guys will make some money betting this way. You don't want to bet on underdogs. You don't want to bet on, games that are minus 150, minus 200. To be honest with you, you want plus 100 and you want to seek out bets that can provide those types of returns. That's how you make money in sports betting. So again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you like what you hear, like what you see, please consider subscribing to the channel. We appreciate it, each and every one of you. And then hit that like button, hit that notification bell. All right, let's get started. Match day one, Thursday, September 19th, 2024. We're going to go over the three best bets for the Champions League matchups. Right, starting off with the 12:45 Eastern Time matchup, we got Feyenoord going up against Leverkusen of the Bundesliga in Germany. Of course, Feyenoord, the Dutch side, and we got Leverkusen which was undefeated up until the Europa League final, which they lost to Atalanta, which we'll also be playing. We'll be covering that team here in a moment. So we have Feyenoord, which won the Eredivisie in the Netherlands last year. Two teams that can really put the ball into the back of the net. Both of these teams can score. Leverkusen is off to a pretty good start to start their Bundesliga season. They haven't lost a game. I believe they've won two and a draw. And then Feyenoord has been off to maybe a little bit of a slower start to begin their season in the Eredivisie. I believe they've drawn a couple and won at least one or two games. And I apologize for not having the information offhand. Looking at this matchup and trying to give you the best bet for this one, what I like for there to be goals in this game. So I'm looking at Leverkusen to win this game, but for Feyenoord to get on the board as well. So let's go ahead and go with Leverkusen to win and both teams to score. And I think you're going to get plus 160, I do believe on that. But at any rate, it's a good return on your money. So Leverkusen and both teams score. Then our second matchup, we have Monaco of League One in France going up against Barcelona in Spain, La Liga. Looking at this matchup here, we got two teams that have started off their domestic season pretty well. Monaco is top four in League One, and then of course everyone knows about Barcelona's start under Hansi Flick. They've been pretty much unstoppable. Lamine Yamal is having a Ballon d'Or type of campaign there for on the front line there as a winger for Barcelona, and they're scoring all types of goals. Lewandowski has really found his goal scoring form as well after a couple so kind of average years over at Barcelona to start off his career there in Barca. After a prolific scoring career with Bayern for so many years. So, looking at this matchup, just trying to find the best bet. What I like for this one is going to be Barcelona to come away with the victory on this one, but I also like them halftime and full time. Get plus 150 for your dollar there. And I looked at Barca and under 4.5 goals. Some people think there's going to be 5 goals in this game. I think it's probably going to be under four, maybe even under. Um, I think it's going to be under five, might even be under four. But for the most bang for your buck, I would go with Barcelona halftime and full time. I do believe they'll score a goal before halftime, and they'll be in the league going into the half. So halftime and full time, Barca. And for our last game on the state, we have Atalanta going up against Arsenal. Now, I want you guys to know that I am biased when it comes to this game. Arsenal is my favorite team And but that's not the reason why I'm putting up this suggestion here for you guys. I really truly do believe this is going to happen, and of course I'm going to be putting a decent amount of money, actually several units on this matchup. So um, let's hope this one works out. Let's hope all of these ones work out. Every time I provide these bets, I really do believe this is the best bet that you guys can go out and execute on. So, for this particular matchup, we have Atalanta, who's really, it didn't have that great of an off season. Got rid of Coop Miners to Juventus, and they have several guys, Scalamanca, that's going to be, injured, and really the guy that they're really counting on is Amendola, who really showed up in the Europa League final, of course. And that guy is a prolific scorer. Actually, Arsenal was looking at acquiring him during the transfer window during the summer. So, that's a dangerous player right there. Certainly can put up goals in bunches, but so can Arsenal. And more importantly, Arsenal is a team that doesn't concede a lot of goals. They're really strong in the back line with that center back pair of Saliba and Gabriel, and then both of their fullbacks in Ben White and Urian Timber or Ricardo Calafiori, who will be back for this matchup. Of course, Arsenal does have a couple injuries, um, most prominently with their captain, their skipper, um, Martin Odegaard, who is probably my favorite player on the team, to be honest with you. He'll be out, and he's going to be out for probably a couple months, honestly. But I do believe that they have enough to win this game. I do think it's going to be a rather lower scoring affair. I think we're going to see under 4 goals, and that's why I have the suggestion of Arsenal and under 3.5 goals. Like I said, I'm going to be putting my own money on this one. This is my best bet of all three of these matchups. I just think that Arsenal has enough on the front line and back line to pull this one off. Will Atalanta score a goal? I hope not, to be honest with you. And this is something like a 1-0, 2-0, affair. But, we could possibly see a 2-1 type of like nervy win for Arsenal. They tend to engage themselves in those type of affairs, those type of matchups. But I am hoping for something like a 1-0, 2-0 victory on behalf of Arsenal. So that's my bet. Arsenal under 3.5. All right, that's all I got for you today. As always, if you like what you hear, like what you see, please do subscribe to the channel. We really do appreciate it. Looking to grow this channel and looking to provide some money-making bets for you guys so you guys can earn some cold hard cash. Um, and please do share these videos, like these videos, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much, and have a great day. And let's make it a winning day as well.